Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Tess, and last month or so I did a video on my channel revamp, which was where I changed a few things about my channel that I did not like. So in this video we're still going to be doing the same thing, but just rounding up on what we did not finish last video. So I hope you enjoy. Sit back, relax, and I'll see you at the end. Now we are making the YouTube subscribe button animation. I feel like a YouTube video is not a YouTube video if there's no subscribe button animation to it, so I decided to make my own. I made it in Illustrator and then took it to Photoshop for some reason. I think I tried to animate it in Photoshop, but it didn't work out well. I didn't have enough tools to make that work out, so I just decided to make it in After Effects because that was a better option. Because I was first thinking of doing a frame by frame animation for it, but I remembered that I wanted a cursor to appear and then drag onto the button on top and click on it, and to signify that the person has clicked on the subscribe button. So yeah, I did it in After Effects later, but I didn't show that because my clip had issues and just stopped working. The channel revamp thumbnail was inspired by these Sanrio, or rather San X characters. Their law is basically that they are people's old stuffies and favorite stuffed animals that they left behind. So they are in a circus together. I believe that's how it goes. I'm not 100% sure, but I saw a print of them and they were in this galaxy space type of setting. So that was my inspiration for the artwork of the channel revamp part. For the remaining parts, it was just basically the girl painting, and then she notices a little fold at the corner of the wall, and then she's like, oh, let me see what that is, and then basically tears down her whole wall painting that she was doing, and reveals the channel revamp artwork. So that was what I was basically going for the thumbnail. So now I'm drawing the paint buckets and paint splashes. I wanted to go for this messy vibe. That's why I had a lot of things going on. There were spilled paint buckets, paint splashes on the floor and everything. That was the vibe I wanted to capture. I wanted to capture a sort of messiness. So if you look closer, you'll see that I used the colors of my former logo, my former Creative Nature Test logo. That's the colors that I used to depict something new coming, because the new painting has the colors of my new logo, while this one is the old painting, so it has the colors of my old logo. So that's why they are all bright colors. This is my little chibi character, the one that was featured in the animated skits for the first channel revamp. I wanted her to depict me in a way. I didn't really film a lot of process on how I drew her. I mostly used pencil on Photoshop to draw her. I did not know how it was going to turn out, so I just had to turn off my camera for a while because it was a very trusting process type of thing to do. This character is based off on me. Even the outfit that the character is wearing is based off on something that I have worn before. I don't know if I have a picture of the outfit it was based off on, but I know it was based off on something similar that I have worn before. I wanted her to have this beachy sort of aesthetic just because that was the mood I just wanted it something summery to wear. I feel like it also goes with the old colors of creative nature text, so I think it tied well together. In order to make the character look like she was actively painting, or rather trying to paint something, I duplicated a bunch of hands in different positions. But this was wrong because I was using the Photoshop frame by frame animation, which is totally different from normal frame by frame animation. So it didn't look right, it was just too much. Usually frame by frame is similar to the animatics that you see on YouTube, where it will just be one picture doing something and then move into the next picture doing something, not like an active motion, if you get what I mean. So that was what I did wrong, and I had to delete all the hands I had animated. Like I mentioned earlier, the previous one had a new design underneath it. So in order for me to depict that image, I made a falling background. So that was the first layer where she was painting is now fallen because she dragged the little folded edge at the corner. So if well, and this is the falling canvas, the image of the falling canvas. Because of the weight of the falling paper, I decided to tilt the cans to seem as if it's from the weight of the paper it had fallen down. If you were to ask me what was my favorite aspect of the whole design of the thumbnail, I'll probably say the background of the second image where the channel revamp was reviewed. I thoroughly enjoyed making this. It reminded me of my Ever Skies days where I would make banners, which were essentially these PNG, very rendered texts that could basically say anything. Some had your username, some had like titles of events coming up. If you know Everspace, you know what I'm talking about. I loved making those banners. So this was kind of me reliving that moment. And I think I forget sometimes that I can mix and match fonts. When that idea came to me, it genuinely changed everything about this text that I made. I think just the idea of letting my creativity go wild and experimenting and just doing whatever I liked made it so fun to do. I even discovered some things that I didn't even know I could do. So it was very, very fun for me to make. The finished product was so good. This is honestly hands down one of my best text work I have ever done. Look at the colors, the gradients. Oh my gosh, the fonts I chose were absolutely perfection. And using the arts symbol instead of a. Wow, I am so smart. I really love working on the text parts of the design. The background was fun too. It was basically just airbrush and using pen to create the shapes. I know you have probably already seen it in the thumbnail, but I needed you to see it in its full glory. Look at how beautiful the results came out. I love the text. That was my favorite part of the thumbnail. We have made it to the end of the video. If you like this video, consider subscribing or liking the video. I'll see you again next time with a new video. And remember that Jesus loves you.